Okay, so here we are with Jaynie. We're doing some glute shaping workout today. So what we're starting with is RDLs with dumbbells. And the difference between an RDL, which is a Romanian deadlift, and a stiff leg deadlift is an RDL, the shins stay straight up and down, the knee stays locked in place. You can see she's just driving her hip back and driving her hip forward. So a stiff leg deadlift, your knees will be traveling forward and backward a little bit. It would give you more of a stretch in the lower hamstring, mid hamstring. We're looking for the upper hamstring, lower glute. So this RDL version gets specifically the lower glute and the upper hamstring to get like kind of a pop in that area. And if you notice, she was doing a short range of motion. So she's squeezing in there. So we were doing a shorter range of motion to keep the tension on the glutes. Now we have her banded from behind. And what this does is this adds more resistance to the hip drive portion of the movement. So the dumbbells are still providing some resistance, like up and down gravity wise. The band is now giving her another plane of resistance, and this increases the glute involvement but doesn't overstress the lower back, which is something we're trying to avoid. So she's battling with her hips coming in and out of place a little bit right now. So this is a way for us to train her glutes without worrying about aggravating that hip imbalance. So again, she's doing a short range of motion in the way down, where she's not overstretching her back. She's just going down until she feels that stretch back here. And then with the band now, she's driving further in through the top part of the motion. So she did good there. She can kind of dump the dumbbells. So, and then what we're going to do is come on over here, and we have a banded step up. So what this does, this allows us to work the musculature by her knee. So this is going to improve her knee health, which is another goal of ours. So we're trying to get a lot of shaping in, but we're also trying to improve the joint of the joint health. So this is going to help her knee in terms of building musculature down by the joint. And the more muscle you have around the joint, the less stress that joint will take, because the muscles take the stress. So the purpose of this band is it adds resistance to just more so the top of the motion. So when she's at the bottom and her knee is stretched, and at the most vulnerable aspect of the movement, there's less weight. It's basically just her body weight. And then as she steps up and she can flex the quad, that's when the band adds weight to it. We also have a nice aspect of like a postural component, because her upper back is having to brace against this band. And our height of the step up is dependent on her knee health. So we want to go ahead and let her knee travel forward to kind of like where the toes are. And that's on her, she reported that feeling okay. So that's the height we're using. And another benefit of this is, let me navigate around this stuff, is we're actually getting a little bit of a glute flex at the top of these as well. So we're driving up with the musculature of the quad, and then we're also getting a little bit more of a kick right there. And especially since we just came from doing all those RDLs, she's going to feel that glute drive even more. So that's the idea of this circuit. We have the dumbbell RDLs into a banded RDL, like a hip banded. Then we have banded step-ups. So this allows us to shape the thighs and glutes while avoiding stress in the low back and knees. Excellent job.